Hi, it's Guy DiMartino. I am a Northwest Indiana estate planning and probate lawyer. I bring these questions to you because these are questions that I receive all the time. And today I'm going to answer the question, how difficult or how easy is it to change a trustee in a trust? Before we get started though, if you have any questions about an estate planning matter here in Northwest Indiana, you can always set up an appointment with me at indianaestatemeeting.com. We can meet in person, we can meet by phone, we can meet by video conference. So the other day I was meeting with some folks regarding a trust, and they were wondering, when setting the trustees, they were wondering how difficult it would be to change the trustee at some point in time later. And I said, well, that's really a loaded question, because in order to understand it, we have to understand what a trust is. So a trust is pretty much a contract. A trust is a contract between the grantor, the trustee, beneficiaries. And so the first place that we would have to look to determine how we go about changing a trustee is the trust document in and of itself. So if somebody retains the power of appointment, or if somebody retains the power to modify or edit or change the trust, the folks who have the power of appointment or the ability to edit or modify or change the trust can go ahead and change the trustee. So that would be one way. If the trust has already been to a successor trustee, the initial grantor has passed away, and they're administering the trust, again, you have to look at the trust document to see if anybody has, sometimes the beneficiaries will retain the power of appointment to remove a trustee or to change a trustee based on the terms of the trust. Otherwise, if the trustee is doing something wrong and there's a problem with the administration of the trust, you'd have to look at state law and you'd have to determine whether the trustee is fulfilling their duties as the trustee. And if they're not, then you can petition a court to remove the trustee for a number of reasons. They're not administering the trust according to the terms of the trust or the will of the initial grantor and what the grantor set up in the trust, or they're dealing with themselves, it's called self-dealing, or they're breaching their fiduciary duty, or they've done things that you believe are a conflict of interest, but that is forcefully removing the trustee. And that's not what these folks were really looking at. So if they're the grantor, at any point in time, they retain the power of appointment, they can go ahead and change the trustee at any time before they pass away or before they lose their competence and they don't have the ability to actually go ahead and change the trust document. If you have any questions about Indiana Trust, you can always give me a call. I am Guy DiMartino. Have yourself a great day.